This sense of incongruity was only heightened by the Bentley's preternatural calm as it did ridiculous things on our drive over roads outside Lisbon, Portugal, and on the track at Estoril, a former Formula One venue. Its maker claims the Supersports coupe takes only 3.4 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour, the same time we measured for a 707 horsepower Dodge Charger Hellcat and for the previous fastest Bentley, the limited edition GT3R. Yet there's no cloud of tire smoke, no tail wagging, no speed-boating rear axle squat here. Just tap into its deep wells of power and torque and the big all-wheel drive coupe shoots forward, and seems happy to keep it up for so long as the driver's courage holds out. Aerodynamic resistance finally wins at 209 miles per hour, Bentley says, asserting that this makes the Supersports not only the speediest Bentley ever but also the fastest four-seat automobile in the world. In addition to the 209 mile per hour coupe, the Supersports also will be offered as a convertible rated for a top speed of 205 miles per hour. Customer demand will determine the body style mix of the 710 car production run, 250 of which will be allocated to America. The first coupes will be 2017 models, and the convertible will be added for 2018. The name Supersports also appeared on a 2009 to 2012 Continental, of which 1900 were built. The first use was in 1925 when the name was Supersport, 2 words and singular. Founder W.O. Bentley guaranteed the original could top 100 miles per hour, powered by a 3.0-liter 4-cylinder engine. This new one employs twice the displacement and 3 times the cylinders, with its 6.0-liter W12. From the 552 horsepower this engine offered in the 2004 Continental GT, output has increased to 582 in today's equivalent model and 633 ponies in the GT Speed. Starting with the Speed version, Bentley engineers followed some conventional paths to push it up to 700 horsepower in the Supersports. Bigger turbochargers feed into a reworked intake system via revised intercoolers, new main and connecting rod bearings reduce friction, and the program has recalibrated the fuel injection, ignition timing, and cam phasing. The exhaust system also was revised for freer breathing and to invite a crackling backfire during downshifts. The 8-speed automatic transmission gets a torque converter with quicker lockup and can be shifted manually via big paddles mounted to the steering column. These are awkwardly placed, though, being too high and too far behind the wheel for quick work, and their response feels dampened. Manual selection is better done via the hefty mechanical feeling console-mounted shifter with its dedicated plus/minus gate. In reality, the automatic programming is so good that the drivers from Bentley's own GT3 racing team say there's no advantage to choosing your own gears, even at Estoril. Make it go. After a barely noticeable delay from idle, certainly too brief to call lag, the big 12-cylinder is eager to rev to its 6,250 revolution per minute redline, just 300 revolutions per minute beyond the power peak. But what really dominates the engine's character is the massive 750 pounds-to-foot of torque, 100 more than you get in a Hellcat and fully present at 2,050 revolutions per minute versus the Chrysler's 4,800 revolution per minute peak. That and the smoothness of a 12, which has half again as many power strokes per revolution as a V8. For all its upgrades, the W12 still employs port fuel injection, so there's none of that gritty undertone that often accompanies direct injection technology. In light use, it's as quiet and smooth as any competitor's 12-cylinder. Press the pedal deep into the wool carpet and the engine emits a bass note roar that's not particularly melodious but is certainly authoritative.